One of the other things we can do when we click on a button is put text into labels and text boxes. We haven't got the text boxes just yet, so we're going to do labels first. And within a label, I'm going to bring in a label. And I'm going to call this label text label. Call it text label. And I'm just going to leave it. No, I'm going to change its text to say, what will you click on? I'm going to put it right here in the middle. So, whichever button we click on, the text is going to change to tell us what we did. This is a pretty common practice in early projects and gets us in the habit of changing text later on. If we wanted to make our own button change text by itself, it could do that. But more often than not, text changes with another action occurring. So, for example, I'm going to go in the show here, and this is pretty simple. Shows up here. I'm going to put some space in here to keep my thoughts separate. I'm going to say text label dot. Now the dot's the big part here, and it's going to be dot text is equal to. Now, whatever I want it to say, I have to put inside quotation marks. So this button or the picture is visible. And you can see my battery's running low, so I'm going to keep this going pretty quickly. If I want to hide it, again, I'm going to separate my thoughts here a little bit. Same process, text label dot text equals the picture is invisible. If I'm showing the baby picture, text label, that's the label we called it, dot text equals the baby is showing. Now that could be false because our picture could be hidden. So we're going to do this. If the show button is, if the hide button, no. When you click on the show button, we're going to show that, and we're going to enable these other two buttons. So baby button dot enabled will be true, as well as hockey button dot enabled will be true. So that way they're true. And likewise, if we need the hide button to be clicked, that made these two buttons, because they cannot be clicked on, make them false. And button enabled equals false. There we go. And then finally, we'll do text label dot text equals this is a hockey player. Cool. All right, I'm going to show you this real quick. Should work. So no matter what we're going to do, if I click show, the picture is visible. If I click hide, that disabled these other buttons. Picture is invisible. Show. The baby is showing. And the hockey player, or this is a hockey player. So what you're able to see now is you're able to change the picture, you're able to change the text. You can do both by itself, but this adds some fluidity to your program. And that's how you add text to a label. A text box would be the same thing, except it would be text box instead of label.